Hi, I'm Avery, and I'm going to be doing another problem from properties. In this problem, I'm going to make my own example, and I have to use a set of whole numbers to create my own example of closure property. And this one, I'm going to use addition. The first thing with whole numbers, you want to make your box. And the key thing about whole numbers is any number including 0, but it can never be under 0. So first I'm just going to add any numbers including 0, 3, 7, 18, 91. You know, you can add any numbers you want as long as it's 0 or after. And it has to be a whole number. So 17 will work, 24, anything. Now, I'm going to grab 2 out of here. Let's say 18, and I'm doing addition. So 18 plus 7, my fault. All right, 18 plus 7 equals 25. 25 is also a whole number. So therefore, you can just add it into the whole numbers box. And basically, that's all you really need to know. The question is a set of negative numbers closed under addition? First thing we have to do is write down a few negative numbers. So I'm going to put it in a box. -1, -17. You can kind of just make up your own numbers as long as they're negative. Like you could even do -9,000 if you wanted to. But you know, alright, so basically what you have to do, because it's under addition, you have to just grab two negative numbers. And I'm gonna grab -1 and -17. So -17 plus -1 equals -18. So far, it is a number under a closed number under addition. And to make sure it's right, we can do another one. Let's add a -3 in there. So -3 plus -8 equals -11. And it's still going to be right. So for the question, is a set of negative numbers closed under addition? I would say yes. And finally, we find out that any negative number added by another negative number always turns out to be a negative number. And that's basically all we need to know. Hi, I'm Avery, and I'm going to be doing the homework from properties, the fourth correct the problem. The first thing we do in this problem, we distribute because it's in parentheses. So we have to multiply 3 times x, which is 3x. Then we have to multiply 3 by 3, which is 9. So far this part is correct. Then we have to distribute on -3x, which is right here. Then we have to distribute -3 times 2, which is -6. So the first mistake would be right here. This is going to be -6. So then we're going to redo this whole part. 3x plus 9 minus 3x minus 6. The next part we have to do is add like terms. 3x plus -3x is 0x. And you wouldn't do that, you would just cancel out the x. So you cross out the x's, and now you only have 9 minus 6, which ends out being 3. So the first mistake is right there, and the second mistake would end up being right there. Hi, I'm Avery, and I'm going to be doing another problem from properties. And in this problem, we have to apply the inverse property of multiplication to the number 12. Well, the opposite of multiplication is division. And with division, sometimes you can put it in fractions. And I will. So 12, in this case, it will be over 1. So 12 over 1. And this is the inverse property. So the inverse of 12 over 1 is 1 over 12. With this problem, you have to multiply it across instead of multiplying across this way. So you just go left to right. And 12 times 1 is 12. And 1 times 12 is 12. Simplify is basically just 1. And that's the whole problem.